Okay, here I am outside of Vegas, headed toward Henderson on a 95, and I thought I'd take some video here real quick and see what the heck's going on. There were some signs down the 95 here, just a little bit, and sections of the 95, probably about 200 yards, was dedicated to World War I veterans, and then it went to World War II veterans, and then it went to Korean veterans. So it was like 200 yards of each part of this 95 freeway, and it went all the way, and then the one at the very end, I went all the way up to the Persian Gulf War, and then at the end of something, so I couldn't pull over enough to see what it was, but it said something about global warrior or something. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? So I'm gonna have to look that up on the internet. But anyways, for those of you who, gosh darn, my van is dirty. Boy, oh boy. So those of you who have never been out in the desert, this is what we, ooh, this is a rain bush. It's called a chaparral bush. And it smells awesome. Oh man, it smells like rain, dude. I love this shit. This is where, oh, when it rains, it's so freaking awesome. I wish you had this in Slab City, but they don't. It's called a chaparral bush. I learned about this in New Mexico, Las Cruces. But when it rains, it brings up this awesome clean smell, and I haven't smelled this in so many years, and it's so awesome to have some of this. Wow, this is good. It's good shit. Take some of that with me. And the other kind of bushes out here is, I guess there's some mesquite bushes, like over in there, but the other one is these big trees. Well, they're not very big, but it's right there in front of you. It's this thing right here. It's called a Joshua tree, for any of those who have ever heard of that. And it's not just a name of a YouTube album. Those are actual Joshua trees, and they grow only in this part of the California desert, as far as I know. So, oh, somebody lost their glove. Okay. Let me get my keys out and see how Mr. Weebles is doing. That would be my guinea pig, for those of you who don't know. I'm gonna unlock this here. Make sure nothing falls out. Yeah, rags are falling out. Everything's falling out. It's because I'm sitting on an angle. Come on. Set that right there. Wow. You doing okay, Mr. Weebles? You okay, baby? Yeah. Mr. Weebles just likes to hang out in his cage at the bottom because, you know, driving is not the best thing for a guinea pig, I suppose. Especially with German rock in the background. So anyhow, this is called the Oregon Trail Road, which is kind of interesting. That's kind of why I pulled over. It's kind of a cool little name, I guess, since my license plates are from Oregon. So anyways, like I say, I'm going to be going into Henderson here soon, probably about another 50 miles. And I'm on the 95 South. It kind of runs along the Arizona border, and it'll eventually run into the 10 freeway, and then into Blythe, or maybe into Blythe, then on to 10. And I'll take the 10, and then I'll go a little ways, and then I'll take the 95 South off that, and that'll take me into my last leg of my journey, into Brawley. And then from Brawley, of course, it's just 18 miles away to Slab City. So looking forward to it. I will most definitely be there today, because with the time change, it is an hour earlier than when I started out. I started out at 4 o'clock this morning. 4 o'clock, that's 4 o'clock this morning from Green River, Utah. And then I went on from there. And this is where I am now. It's almost 12. Alright, so I'm about 36 miles north of Blythe, California, driving through the desert on the 95. It is just a long, boring road. It's just like this all the fucking way. And then sometimes it like goes around a corner every now and again. but it's pretty much just straight, and it's just like this. It's just crazy, man. And there you see some RVs along the way, and a few houses here and there, but nothing, you know, anywheres really. So I got 36 miles, like I say, to get to Blythe, and then I'll go from there. I think I go down a little ways, and I could take the 95 or the 78. I think I take south of 40, and then I'll be really close to Slab City, my last leg, and I should get there about 4:30. So anyhow, all right, that's it. Little road view. Over. That was a corner. That was quite exciting, actually. Then, of course, my music ran out, so now I have no music unless I charge up my speaker, which I don't feel like pulling over and doing all that. So I'm just going to drive in silence, which is kind of odd because I've driven in silence my whole trip except today when I got near Las Vegas, Nevada. So it's no problem for me. Yeah. There's a dip in the road. There's a little excitement here. Oh, I see. Little dip. Alright, these are the sand dunes right outside Slab City. This is where everybody comes and races their ATVs and all that shit. Might be kind of hard to see because the sun's really low in the sky. But it's just all these sand dunes everywhere. This is kind of like the Mojave Desert or something of that nature. And we're on the 111, that's the highway to Slab City, and I'm going to stop here at this store before I make this right hand turn right here where this Pepsi sign is, and this guy's crossing on a bike to get some ice. The road to Slab City. It is a very bumpy and shitty road. Seriously. It's about 5 o'clock on February 2nd, I do believe. Super Bowl was last night. I've been driving since 4 o'clock this morning from the middle of Utah, out on the 70 in a little town called Green River. So I've driven well over 700 miles today, and this is the last 3 miles into Slab City. There's the big huge solar power plant right there, and I'm going really slow because this road is just incredibly shitty, and I have an RV up in front of me and it's going very slow as well. But like I say, it's only 3 more miles in. There's some dips up here, I remember. That road there goes to the city dump. So anyways. Okay. There we go. Got some dips coming up, I think. I think they're right here. If you don't know about these things, I've almost lost a load off my trailer one time. You go too fast through here. There's one dip. Whoa! Can't even tell on here. Whoa, whoa. Oh, it looks almost like a full moon tonight. Okay. First part we come up to is going to be the entrance, the original entrance to the military base called Camp Dunlap, where they used to train the soldiers back in World War II to fight over in the Pacific Theater. Now Slab City closed down somewhere in 58, I think. I have to get back to you on that. But they tore down all the buildings and they left all the slabs, so that's why this place is called Slab City, where a bunch of RVers go and hang out for the winter, and some stay for the summer. Here's the first canal. It says almost there. That's one of the guard shacks. And we just passed the shower, but you can't. I'm not going to stop and do that tonight. Ouch. Okay, and as we round this corner here, on our right-hand side up here, which you won't be able to see today, because it's just a little bit too dark and I don't feel like going in there, is the hot springs, and they're pretty muddy and shit over that way. You see some people camped over there. Okay, and then the closer we get here, we're going to come up on Salvation Mountain, which was portrayed in that movie Into the Wild about Chris McCandless. And it's coming up here on the right hand side. That there. Salvation Mountain right there. Pretty cool place. Check it out. See what it's like inside. I've already been in there. Okay, as we round the flat area here, this is called the Flats. This is where people start camping at, the main majority of people. A lot of these people, like I say, the one I'm looking at right now is a year-rounder. Okay, here's the other guard shack. This is the second checkpoint. This is the actual entry into Slab City. So now we're into Slab City. This is Slab City. Not much to it, but I will show you some more later when it's light, like maybe tomorrow. Actually, I will tomorrow. Since I'm going to be here about 3 months. Ooh, there's hay on the... No, it's not hay. Okay. All right, we'll talk to you later. Peace out.